The boss of a controversial events organiser which came under fire for a mudbath Christmas market in Edinburgh threatened to pull the plug on it 10 days before it opened. In a series of fraught emails exchanged between the boss of Underbelly and City of Edinburgh Council, the company's director Charlie Woods threatened to cancel the market on 3 occasions. He was accused of making threats by a senior figure at the local authority, and Mr. Woods described concerns raised about the environment as crap. Emails and letters obtained by the Edinburgh Evening News through Freedom of Information laws showed a strained relationship which began over elevated decking at the Christmas market. Mr. Woods threatened to axe the market and Hogmanay celebrations 10 days before doors opened, and sent an email branding City Council concerns crap on November 6. The market opened on November 16, and welcomed more than 2.6 million visitors until it closed, although many residents were furious over the damage to Princes Street gardens. In November, senior council official had raised concerns about protected trees, sparking a vocal response from Mr. Woods, who previously threatened to axe the event in May and June as tensions built over construction work on the National Gallery for Scotland, NGS. In a heated email sent on November 6, Mr. Woods wrote, "The CP about stalls 77 to 89 which are nothing to do with the NGS works, nothing about the building warrant, which have been there every year since 2014 and have been on the site plan all year, needs to be resolved. They were approved by you in June and October. We have no option but to build them." He added, "We urgently need the council's support or there is a real risk of no event and no Hogmanay." Senior council official Paul Lawrence responded, saying, "We cannot have installations that impact upon the trees/natural environment." In an email, Mr. Lawrence wrote, "I understand the wider implications you suggest. The trouble is they come across as threats." The events were nodded through at a council meeting on June 18. But on June 5, tensions had frayed over Hogmanay headliner, DJ Mark Ronson, who Mr. Woods feared was going to pull out of the top slot. Mr. Woods wrote, "I know you know this, but we simply don't have this amount of time. We are at heads of terms stage with our headliner, and we have to go to contract on Monday or we will lose him. You know who he is and we can't risk losing him. Similarly, we have to confirm terms with the operators and traders for Christmas now or we will not be able to deliver." He made the first threat to cancel the events in May. On May 10, Mr. Woods sent a letter to the executive director of Place at the council. He wrote, "I hope you can therefore understand that the council's proposal for more on this story, visit the news article link.